Perfect. Perfect. Welcome to Dirty Fanatics United.
Falcon fans, Falcon Nation, Dirty Fanatics United is coming at you live on a Friday night at 8 o'clock. As always, I'm followed by my co-host, a.k.a. Mr. Avitz, my guy, Keeler, down at the bottom of your screen. Hit that like button, leave a subscribe, and a comment if you haven't already, man. We talking Falcon football. Cody, Phillip, what's popping, my dudes?
Just the usual, baby. You know what I mean? That Falcon news, baby. Certain things on the web, man, looking good. I'm loving what I'm seeing out there, baby.
A lot to talk about when it comes to these Atlanta Falcons. Social media has been popping off as far as keeping these Atlanta Falcons under action, under wraps for Falcon fans. You know, there is no training camp this year, so social media really popping off this time of the year. Shout out to the social media crew. Cody, my guy, what's going on, brother? How you been?
Oh man, just another busy work week. Glad to be one day away from being my weekend. So,
oh
but
man,
other than that, man, just ready to talk Falcon football.
Cody, I feel for you, brother. Working on the Saturday, I know exactly how that is. It's always digging for that one day off, man. Waiting for that one day off. So yes, I'm with you there, Cody. Shout out to all the viewers tonight, man. Hit that like button. However many viewers is in the chat. Should be that many amounts of likes, man. Hit the like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already. We are at Falcon fans 400 subscribers here at Dirty Fanatics United, man. Shout out to every single subscriber of the channel. This is a goal that me, Phillip, and Cody have wanted for a very long time, man, and we are finally here. As I like to say, the road to 1K continues, man. Shout out to each and everybody. Phillip, Cody, share your thoughts of love here about this subject. Phillip, we'll start with you.
Man, what show is it now? Only 69, and we've done this in 69 shows, bro. This is crazy. I remember sitting back a whole year ago, just thinking, man, we were talking about a YouTube play button, bro. Like we were just like the plaque, bro. We were talking about how long, quick you could get to there, man. And we keep at this pace. We're not far, man. It's been a blessing.
Yes, sir. Definitely a blessing. Just real quick before Cody gets into it, it is definitely a blessing to have Falcon fans that want to tune in and listen to Dirty Fanatics United, man. Falcon fans that are so supportive of the channel, man. Phillip, there's been guys that I can name out, and I can name a whole list out, and I don't want to leave nobody out, but there's so many people that supported us from day one, Phillip, when whether there was 2 live viewers, 3 live viewers, nobody in the chat. There was always those diehards there watching Dirty Fanatics United, man. So shout out. Bought the merch as soon as it dropped, man. People going out, buying the DFU merch, wearing it in Cali, wearing it in Hawaii, taking it to work, wearing it in the classroom. So many people that we make here at Dirty Fanatics United, man. And it just means a lot coming from the guy that created it. It's always been a dream of mine. So much love to y'all. Cody, your thoughts of Dirty Fanatics United hitting 400 subscribers, man.
Man, that's such a big deal. When I got here, I don't remember exactly where we were at. I know it was, man, I feel like it was in the 200 something, man.
And it is just because real quick, when we hit 300, Cody, it just flew by, dude. I mean, we was doing the ticket giveaway, and it went from 300 to 350 in like 2 weeks. So, I mean, it definitely flew by right there.
And it did, man. It's awesome that, I got to join in. I wish I could say I was here from day one, but to get to come in and join you guys and just watch this thing, since I've been here, almost double in, views and, I mean, it's awesome. And I love being part of it. I love every minute that we get to be on and talk about our Dirty Birds, man. But, big shout out to everybody that likes and subscribes. And like you said, those diehards that are just in. Every time they see that ping go off, Dirty Fanatics United is on. Yeah. Bam, there they are. In the comment section, chatting us up, coming in with the comments. It's fire, man.
Question, guys.
That's pretty awesome.
Comment section. If you haven't figured it out yet, the comment section keeps this show rolling, man. The questions you guys bring a whole different aspect to the show. That's why we do Fan Night here, to give you guys the chance to come on the show to chat Falcon football with the guys that you sit behind a TV or phone, laptop, whatever it may be, and watch Talk Falcon football. We want to give you guys a chance to come on and talk to us about that. Philip, Cody, we do have some announcements here for the channel, as well as always one we've already announced, but we're going to announce it about a million more times until it happens. Mike Johnson here on Falcons podcast, Dirty Fanatics United, ready to talk Falcon football.
Yes, sir.
Former Falcon offensive lineman, guys. This is huge, man. And like I said, I'm going to thank Cody a trillion more times. Shout out to my guy, Cody, for making this happen for DFU, man. Mike Johnson here on the podcast, shooting for this coming up Wednesday. So be looking for that early show, maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock. Be looking for that show to take place. Interviewing a former Atlanta Falcon, man. It's big news here for the channel. Another thing I want to announce, next Friday night, we will be doing Dirty Fanatics United Fan Night. So go ahead and get in the comment section. Leave me a message, whoever wants to come on the show. Next Friday night at 8 o'clock, we'll talk Falcon football with the fans. Dirty Fanatics United Fan Night here for the channel. Cody, real quick, man, just speak on Mike Johnson, man, what it means to have him here on the podcast, to be a special guest, to have the chance to interview a former Atlanta Falcon.
Yeah, man, it's big. Anytime you could get, former Falcon on, Falcon content is big. Mike has been super generous and very, open to communicate with me. I'll say he's a busy dude, man. He runs the morning shift on 92.9 The Game. But, he's still willing to make time for us. And so it's so cool to see that, that these, former players, starting with Mike, are wanting to be interactive with us Falcon fans because, in the long run, man, they're Falcons. It's family, like these are the big brothers, man. Like these are, where we all, when we were kids, wish we could be. Mike, I know his career was kind of cut short because of injury and stuff, but man, he suited up for the Atlanta Falcons and he played for the Atlanta Falcons, man. He had a run with Matt Ryan, Mohamed Sanu, Julio. So, I mean, he was around those guys in practice to see, those things. And so it's going to be so awesome to get to pick his brain about his time in Atlanta, and his time, being in the locker room, being at practices, as well as his insight into this team going forward. Mike is definitely plugged in. He's a Falcon forever. I'm a big fan of Mike's. So
Cody, it's
I'm
almost like, if you can think back to your high school days of playing football, you're always a part of that alumni.
Yes,
no matter how good they are, how bad they are, you're always a part of that team. And that's how I feel Mike Johnson is with the Atlanta Falcons.
Yes,
every former Falcon that's ended their career in Atlanta, I feel like still, just because of the leadership in Arthur Blank. Arthur Blank brings that companionship to those players, makes it a relationship to where they want to play in. That's why, other than the Julio drama that went on for a little while and maybe the Matt Ryan drama, there really hasn't been a lot of players upset. Yep, there you go. Upset here in Atlanta. But you brought up a good point, Cody. Mr. AKA Bean Talk himself, the man no other than Mohamed Sanu here on Dirty Fanatics United, making an interaction on Twitter, man. Shout out to Agent 12. Obviously, we reached out to him. Mohamed Sanu, sir, need you as a special guest on our Falcon podcast ASAP, Bean Talk way. And Mohamed Sanu with the like on Twitter, man. Shout out to him. Hopefully to have an interaction there soon. Maybe that could be something DFU could work on here in the near future, man. Falcon fans, Philip would probably cry if we get Sanu on the channel. Philip was a diehard of Sanu, man. So to have Sanu on the channel would be pretty lit, man. Real quick, man, roll call. Shout out to my guy, no other than Cody James Botchman. Say, yo, it's Cody from the Falcons event. I was standing right behind you, Falcon Nation. Rise up. Yes, sir. Shout out to Cody. Glad our paths crossed, brother. Another Falcon fan added his Falcon family, man. So shout out to Cody. Stormy Sapp in the chat. Shout out to Mama. Happy Friday, guys. Rise up. Cody said, good to see y'all live. Glad to have you in the live comment section, sir. Hit that like, share to a Falcon fan, man. We just hit 400, so man, the atmosphere is lit here at Dirty Fanatics United. Cassie Keeler in the chat said, hey guys, congrats on 400 subs. Love you, Cody. Shout out to Cody's wife here in the comment section. Always glad to see family here in the comment section. Mama again in the chat said, congratulations on the 400 subscribers, man. Mom knows how big of a deal it is to us. We talk about it all the time. I feel it, Cody, I send you a message every time we get a subscriber. It doesn't matter if it's 1, 1.5, somebody just unsubscribed, somebody just subscribed. I'm telling you in the chat, man. So just to see people subscribe to the channel is very, very nice to see. Other news, not really Falcon news here for the podcast, but something I feel like the Falcons could entertain perhaps. Deebo Samuels from the San Francisco 49ers. It says the San Francisco 49ers continue talks for receiver Deebo Samuels. The Niners plan to build their pass attack on Brandon Ayuk alongside rookie receiver Ricky Pearsall via NFL rumors. Guys, this is just a rumor, but we will talk about it here on DFU. To see Deebo Samuel, I know the calls are going to, and you're going to have to give something nice up for Deebo Samuels. We all know this. But maybe we could give a potential trade scenario, or are we just totally against this? Guys, let me know what you think. Comment section, get active. Philip, we start with you at the top of the screen, brother. Deebo Samuels to Atlanta, and if so, what would it take?
Personally, I feel like we're good at what we're at now. Looking at practice wise as of right now, it looks like I'm comfortable looking at what we have. I'm not gonna lie to you. It would be a nice addition, but he's mainly targeted trying to do running back things, kind of like how Cordero Patterson was. But we don't need that no more. We have the 2 bulls in the back. We got Tyler Algier and we got Bijan Robinson. Although it would be a good addition to the receiver side of the ball, but I'm comfortable what we have now. We got Darnell Mooney is shocking me, bro. I'm loving it. People, he don't have the hands.
Glad to see Darnell Mooney back from the injury, Philip. The nagging hamstring for Darnell. Glad to see him back.
Hey,
Philip,
bro's out there doing his thing. We got obviously number 1. We got Drake. That ain't changing. And you got Kyle Pitts. That's just three main targets there, but there's also more. That's also exciting to name, but that's for another time.
Ray.
Yeah, exactly. But I just don't see it happening. But if it did, maybe I don't know what I would give up. It's just too risky.
See, and then you don't know what draft capital do you have because you're still waiting on the punishment. That was supposed to take place last week, from what Adam Schefter tweeted. And Raheem Morris, rightfully so, spoke on it and said he saw the rumors just as well as everybody else. Also, Raheem with the big cap on the head.
He said cap.
Not really sure. Cody, your thought, Deebo Samuels to Atlanta, is that a possibility? If so, what draft capital or what player do you have to send packing if you bring a Deebo Samuels addition here to the team?
Well, I'm kind of like Philip. I'm liking, what I'm seeing out of our wide receiver room now. Thank God for Cousins, man. I would say he's going to make these wide receivers better. I think this is the first time in 3 years that I've actually, seen highlights from training camp based on our quarterback. So, it's good to see that, we've got a quarterback that's capable to make guys better. So my thing is if you can bring him in, as long as you're not giving up a Kyle Pitts, you're not giving up a Drake London, you're not giving up Mooney, if you could get away, say a 2nd-round pick and some money, fine. I'm totally okay with that. I'm not one of those people that's super big on oh no, I've got to hoard all my draft picks. I've got to hold on to all my draft picks. Draft picks are exciting, but my thing is draft picks it's like playing the lottery. You just never know what you get. You have guys that are supposed to be superstars turn into busts. You have guys that, shouldn't even get drafted and turn into superstars. Yep. But if you can trade picks for proven talent, I'm all for that. I'm always all for proven talent with draft picks. So if he comes, as long as it's draft picks and not players, I'm okay with that. But if we sit here, and do nothing, I'm okay with that too, because I like what I'm seeing.
100%, man. Spitting facts here at Dirty Fanatics United. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, leave a comment. We're talking Falcon football, baby. Hit the subscribe, ring the bell if you like what you're hearing here from Dirty Fanatics United. Find out every time we go live. If you're viewing the channel now, man, wherever you're viewing, hit that like button. Head over to YouTube at Dirty Fanatics United. Hashtag DFU in the comment section, man. Let's get this channel spread it out. Hit the like button, as it is the best way to support the channel here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you may be viewing. Falcon fans, we have some more news coming for you, and it isn't Falcon related, but it's something the Falcons will see at least once a year. So something we've got to talk about here on the channel. If I can pull it up, if I can find it, give me just a second. And boom, the Carolina Panthers could move if Charlotte doesn't agree to the $650 million stadium deal. Falcon fans, what do we think about this? Philip, your thoughts on this situation, and then Cody, obviously you'll fill in after that.
My question only is this: can they afford it though? That's my only question. Is it just because they don't want it, or can they afford it?
It's $650 million for a stadium.
I'm just saying, bro.
It looks like you added.
Y'all didn't have nobody in your stadium, so I'm just asking a personal question.
Exactly,
because nobody wanted
to afford to go to their games more than you could afford to watch on TV, Philip.
Buddy, I could have last year at their home game against us. I could have thrown out a penny that I do have on my account just to go watch that game, and that's no lie. That was a dead serious. That's what's the wild thing. Like, can y'all afford it, or y'all just don't want to, bro? I mean,
yeah. Well,
it'd be fine with me to ship your ass somewhere else, though.
That's the thing, Philip. Their city. Do you really believe that the city is going to support a $650 million stadium deal that's only a renovation? And then, secondly, like you just mentioned, you're not selling seats.
The stadium is not worth it, to be honest. Anyway.
What have you done? What have you done to get a $650 million stadium? Guess what the Falcons did? Guess what they did the year that they went to the Super Bowl? They won the NFC Championship game, and they went to the Super Bowl because that's what winning teams do. That's why teams get new stadiums. I don't believe the Carolina Panthers fall. I think this deal falls through. I don't think it happens. Cody, your thoughts about this $650 renovation, not a new stadium, but a renovation deal here in Carolina?
Good luck, Charlotte. I mean, it sounds like you're going to be losing your football team. Honestly, I wanted the Panthers to stay in our division because it's nice
good beating up on them.
Yeah, it's good beating up on them. They're always a good get-right game. Now, the last 2 years, we've struggled in Charlotte for whatever reason. But, man, part of me, puts myself in those fans' shoes and, like, how bad I would feel if this was the other way around. But at the same time, like Philip said,
yeah, imagine that, Cody. That's a good point you bring up there. Imagine being a Falcon fan and you're seeing this news break that
just going down. Right?
That they could be shipping your team off to another city, another country.
Yeah, and it's it's unfortunate for Panther fans, but do I really care as a Falcon fan? No.
Yeah, you're not welcome here. You're not.
Yeah, so my thing is are they probably going to get it done? I imagine so. I don't know. It's so weird because, like, I never see Panther fans. Like, Panther fans aren't super passionate. And like Philip said, it would have cost. I would say, yeah. And I was going to say the owner hates
not the fans, but the stadium itself just looks broke, bro.
Yeah, and from what I understand, the new owner doesn't even like Charlotte. He doesn't like being in Charlotte. And so, I mean, I don't know, man. I would say it's like Philip said, though, is if the three of us were to go to a Panthers game, it would cost us more to travel to Charlotte and gas and all that stuff than it would to get into the actual game. So that's just never a good sign for a team. And I just, like I said, I don't know any Panther fans. I don't, but I can't take that back. The one Panther fan I know, he said, I don't care. So, I mean, that tells you about where they're at.
Hey, yo. Nah, see, that'd hurt me, man. My pride would have been like, nah, can't go nowhere, bro.
Well, it's good to know that your Falcons won't be up and traveling anytime soon. Carolina Panthers, best of luck to you, but you're going to take the L twice this season, so I don't really care. More rumors coming out of Flyer Branch. Bijan Robinson shooting up. No, I'm just playing. Bijan balling out here on the field, in the locker room, doing his thing in the weight room. Bijan Robinson, guys. Any hot takes for Bijan this year? Philip, started off.
Lead rusher.
God, that boy blew his nails off before he said that, Cody. Like, what was that? You been filing your nails over there, Philip?
Nah, cuz you feel me? It's just light work. You feel me?
Top leading rusher for Philip for Bijan this year, man. I love to hear it. Bijan, top rusher of the NFL.
That's
not
me.
just for the Falcons.
That's
but
me blowing off
NFL.
That's me blowing off the nasty ass germs from talking about Carolina. You feel me? I touched the screen. I had to rub it off, but you feel me? I just had to.
Cody, any hot takes for Bijan this year, man? You've seen the guy in action this offseason. You've seen him in the pictures. Bijan Robinson swole this offseason. Guys, Cody, what do you think?
This offseason.
Man, you remember that picture of Mike Davis they put out 2 years ago looking like it?
Yeah.
Bijan's making him look small. Bijan made him look small.
Year player.
Yeah, it's unreal. I'm with Philip on this. I don't not see Bijan. If he's not the number one rusher this year,
especially the comment he made.
Yeah.
Especially after the comment he made. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro.
Absolutely.
Philip, speak on that. Speak on that real quick. We'll talk about it. Christian McCaffrey-like role here for Bijan. Philip, what does that mean for this offense?
That tells you we finna be high rolling. You know, you ain't gonna know who's gonna get the ball, where it's gonna be at. You don't even know who's gonna throw the damn thing. That's the crazy thing. Call me crazy. You might see a little double QB action out there. So
maybe
a wildcat. You think Buddy gonna run it? He gonna throw it over the top on your ass, bro. You feel me? Like it's just that things of that nature, bro. That type stuff, bro.
Cody, your thoughts about Bijan's comments on taking the Christian McCaffrey role here in this new offensive scheme of Zach Robinson? Obviously, the West Coast style 2016 vibe play action type offense. Cody, your thoughts about Bijan's comments?
He's going to be scary, man. Like the confidence, like this is the one thing I like about Bijan. It's the confidence without the arrogance, man. And when guys catch that, I feel like it's kind of like Christian McCaffrey. Like, dude is confident, but he's not cocky or arrogant about it.
Right.
He's just good, and he knows it. And I feel like Bijan's kind of catching, like he said, he's kind of going to be that next Christian McCaffrey type player. And I see it happening, man. Just the swagger that he carries with himself, you know, but not that arrogance to it. But it just tells me he's going to be something special, man. This year. I mean, he's already special, you know. I mean, look at what he did, you know, as a rookie, you know, already almost broke Tyler Algiers' record. Probably should have got it had he not been out that one game. He probably had it. Mm-hmm. But man, he's going to be special, and he's going to be a weapon, man. He's going to be an absolute weapon.
Bijan Robinson in Atlanta. Comment section. Let me know any hot takes for Bijan in the comment section. What will Bijan's rushing yards be this year? Will Bijan break 1K? 1 for yes in the chat, 2 for no in the chat, 3 for maybe. Let me know in the chat. Do you think Bijan breaks 1K? Falcon fans, we're talking Falcon football. Hit that subscribe button, leave a like and a comment. Philip, Cody, some Falcon news, and this is another quarterback ranking type deal that we're bringing up, but we have some more Falcon news that we will talk about. Kirk Cousins here on this list. I still don't agree with these quarterback rankings, and this is by
I could agree with number 1.
Sports. All right, you go 1 to 16. Kirk Cousins at 16 with 15 other quarterbacks that they say are better. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes, Allen, Jackson, Burrow, C.J. Stroud, Jared Goff, Jordan Love, Brock Purdy, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts, Aaron Rodgers, Tua at 12, Matthew Stafford at 13, Baker Mayfield at 14, Trevor Lawrence at 15, and then Kirk Cousins at 16. A lot of people would be shocked by the Dak.
But they got J.J. McCarthy already on here, and he ain't even played a game.
Tyler Murray at 18, Geno Smith at 19, Will Levis 20.
Bo Nix.
I mean, guys, Cody, Philip, if you were going to realign this, where would you realign it at?
I'm sorry, but at least, you know, I feel like Tua, Stafford, and Kirk is at least top 10 in my opinion.
Yeah,
100%. Like, especially the
Jordan Love at number 7. Jordan Love at number 7. Jared Goff.
He had a good season, but no, you ain't up there. Not at 7. I'm sorry.
Jared Goff as high as he is kind of a mind blower.
I see like a Jared Goff at like number 11. I would have to go out and read like
Jared Goff over Jalen Hurts, right behind Justin Herbert.
The Joe Burrow thing, I'm iffy about that. I mean, this ain't because I'm not high on Joe Burrow. I'm not a Joe Burrow fan, but some things
last season was not that
kind of
good.
iffy to me, bro. Like if I'm not gonna say he's overrated because he's there for a reason. He's Joe Shiesty, bro. You know what I'm saying? he can let it go, bro. But like controversial. It's a little controversial on that top 5 like that. I don't know.
Cody,
he is him though.
You saw the quarterback rankings. Cody, anybody here on this list that you think's above Kirk Cousins that shouldn't be? Obviously, I could tell you a couple real quick. Fucking Baker Mayfield for one, but go ahead, Cody.
Yeah, no. It's pretty easy. I think Mahomes, Allen, Jackson. I think that's probably pretty good and pretty accurate. I'm still not sold on Lamar Jackson. I think he's decent, but I'm not going to put him. It's number 3, man. Like I don't know, but definitely 2 is not better than him. Trevor Lawrence is he's one bad season away from being a bust.
Yeah, exactly.
Baker Mayfield's definitely not better than him. Herbert, okay. Jordan Love, though, like you had one good season.
Yeah.
Not super sold on that. There's a lot. Kirk is definitely top 10. I think this is
not biased either. This is just telling facts.
Yeah, it's just I think unfortunately
even if he was still in Minnesota, you have to respect that. Like you know what I mean?
And that's kind of what I wonder. If he's still in Minnesota,
a lot would say some of his rankings are due to the injury last year. But guys, he was on a record-breaking path of one of his best seasons yet. I don't understand.
One injury though out of his career is just don't define him at all. He's been doing this for years.
The only thing I can equate it to is he's getting that Falcon hate, man. It's kind of like what Matt Ryan got. Matt Ryan was constantly should have been constant top 3, top 4, top 5, and Matt Ryan was always ranked 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I even saw him one time ranked at 13. I'm going, there's not 10 other quarterbacks better than Matt Ryan when he was when he was in his 2016. And it's the same thing with Kirk. I just think he's getting a little bit of that national media hate for the Falcons that for whatever reason we catch. I really think that's it, man, because if this is ranked off of what you've done your entire career, he's way too low on that list.
Yep, I agree 100%. Real quick, man, shout out to my guy, Terrence Mathis, man. Shout out to you, sir. Happy birthday to the college coach, no other than Mr. Terrence Mathis, a Falcon legend. Shout out from DFU. Happy birthday, sir. Hope it was a great one. Hope to see many more here on the Atlanta Falcons social media site. Falcon fans, we're talking Falcon football. Another subject for you here tonight. Jesse Bates here, a top 10 safety in the NFL, guys, ranks number 3 here on the list behind Antoine Whitfield Jr. Can kind of agree with that. He is a very solid shutdown safety. Kyle Hamilton, I'm not having you above Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates ranked the highest PFF grade safety all last year. Guys, your thoughts on this, Cody, Phillip?
I'm not even being biased either, bro, but it's a mix between him and Winfield for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I even said that last season. Like Kyle Hamilton, bro. In a way, it's kind of I don't know.
He's on a stack defense.
Jesse Bates had better stats than him anyway. I'm pretty like
he did
on most things anyway.
Jesse Bates ranked top safety last year.
Had better stats than him. Like that's crazy, but it's between him and Winfield for sure.
Cody, your thoughts on the list? Obviously, Antoine Whitfield, a guy we see twice a year, very talented player in Tampa Bay, the rival, the Buccaneers. And then you have Kyle Hamilton, a guy that's coming off of I think last year was his rookie season or the year before was his rookie season. So Kyle Hamilton, a young player, they're ranking him above Jesse Bates here on the list. Cody, your thoughts of Jesse Bates ranking number 3, even though he ranked number 1 out of the NFL last year?
Yeah, I think he needs to be. If he's not 1, he's 1A off of that. I think Winfield and him probably match real well in skill like that. But to put the other guy in front of him is kind of silly. I think Jesse Bates definitely deserves to be number 2 or not, if not number 1 on that list.
Yeah, Jesse Bates, a baller,
Just how we
leading
doing down
interceptor here
NFC South.
for the Falcons, man. Obviously, want to touch on the players here on the list as well. We'll talk about. Then you got right behind Jesse Bates is the guy from the Steelers. I can really see that. Mirka Fitzpatrick. Then you got Marcus Williams, Javon Holland. Then you got Derwin James Jr., Xavier McKinney, Kyle Duggar, and then they got the Saints' Tyrann Mathieu. He's very overrated. He's very overrated.
Thank you. Somebody said it, I didn't.
He, to me, is very overrated. I don't think he's a top 10 safety here in the NFL. Maybe back in his prime, yes, but now, not so much. Falcon fans, we're talking Falcon football. Hit that like button, leave a subscribe. This is Dirty Fanatics United. Carlton Bunch, sir, shout out to you. Says, what's up, Falcons fam? Glad to see you in the chat, Carlton. Hit that like button. Philip, Cody, we pretty much have touched on every subject here tonight. Any other subject that you guys want to speak on tonight before we wrap this show up?
Well, let's talk about that Darnell Mooney catch today. I think I seen today, or was it yesterday? I don't remember, but buddy out here catching one-handed, bro, over the top.
Nice.
You know, it was a nice little cut-in route and then take it over the top. Bro caught it one-handed. Touchdown. Simple.
Speaking of good throws and great catches, man, I think the other day we showed this exact catch, but I want to show it again, man, because it just shows.
By the way, too.
It just shows what these guys have been working on in non-voluntary OTAs and required OTAs. Look at the placement on this ball. Get in the breadbasket. Drake London for 7 here in Atlanta. Falcon fans, you've got to be excited about what's coming on, man. Drake alone in the corner. Philip, Cody, what did this season mean for Falcon fans? And let's give them a final score prediction, not score prediction, a final record prediction here that we're expecting from these Falcons this year.
17-0. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be realistic. You know, my heart says 17-0, bro. That's just the Falcon in me, baby. You already know. That's just how I am. I'm confident, but still confident. I see a 12-5 record at the end of this season.
12-6.
Second in the NFC.
Is it? Can you go 12-5 or is it 11? It's 11-6. 12-5. That's right.
It used to be 12-4, but that extra game.
Yeah. And we finished 9-7 the past 3 years.
7-9.
7-9. My bad. I gave us too much credit.
It's
don't get any credit. Cody, your thoughts of the record? What could it be here in Atlanta this year for these Falcons?
Don't be surprised to see us go 14-3. If we lose 3 games, it's because Kirk's sitting and maybe we drop one to Kansas City. Maybe.
I love to hear it, man. You're winning big here in Atlanta. Kirk Cousins is going crazy here for the A, man. Falcon fans, it is Dirty Fanatics United. It has been episode 69 here tonight on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you're watching, man. Hit that like button, leave a comment. Falcon fans, Philip, shout out for tonight.
As always, baby, it's my Lord and Savior, bro. You feel me? Always blessing me with moments, bro, just like this one now. Just thankful to be here, man. Shout out to y'all. Thanks for the topics, you know what I mean? So that's always a good thing to talk about. I love to sit here and talk about.
Philip, real quick, man, before we get out of here, bro, before you give the rest of your shout outs. Falcon fans, I've dove into a new thing that I'm trying to do here on the side. Just a little thing. If you got other fans or other friends that are fans of other teams, I'm now buying Beckett witnessed authenticated jerseys. I have a Jerry Jeudy signed jersey, Broncos. I got the Zay Flowers from the Baltimore Ravens, a Beckett witness signed.
That is a long signature.
I got this jewel right here, man. This jewel right here that a lot of Falcon fans are going to be jealous about, but this one probably will not get sold. This guy here, man, Matty Ice with the signature on it, had to go ahead and cop that. And then obviously this one won't be for sale neither, but we have the Bijan, got that in person, the Bijan auto. So, man, jersey collection looking pretty stupid here for Dirty Fanatics tonight, man. You're going to see a lot of these jerseys on the wall unless we start selling some. So get at me on Facebook, Messenger, wherever you want to get at me at. If you know anybody wants to purchase a jersey, good deals over here, man. Certified, comes with the bar scanner to certify that as well. Philip, continue with your shout outs, brother.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for being here. Shout out to the fans, always here doing y'all's thing, man. Just sitting there chatting it up with us, viewing us, whatever, and especially people after that views us too. Thankful for y'all. I'm just thankful to be here, man. It's just like a movie, bro. You feel me? It's like a movie. 400 subs, being out there, with the other fans, just having fun with them too. It's a movie, bro.
It's gonna be lit this season.
It's blessing, bro. It's a blessing. I'm just thankful to be here, man. So
it's
always rise up, baby.
Litty this season in the A, man. Be there or be square. Week 1 in the bins. Be loud. Be in your seats. Cody, shout outs for tonight, brother. Muted, brother. Cody, you muted my fam. You're all
That's
good.
my bad. I was supposed to hear.
It happens to all of us.
I'll say, normally I'm so good about watching that. But shout out, to everybody watching. Shout out to, especially the 400 subscribers, man. Like that happened quick. Like I say, when I got here, it was 200 something, and it has just exploded. So definitely big shout out to you guys for subscribing. This is why we do it. Is for the views and for the likes. We'll keep doing it as long as y'all keep supporting. Big shout out to you guys, for coming on Friday night, talking Falcon football. Always love it. Love it, love it, love it. Big shout out to Mike Johnson, for, rearranging his schedule and doing things to be on here. Like Chase said, to start the show. It should be this Wednesday, around 5:30, 6 o'clock. So definitely going to be an interesting one. It's always great when we can get Falcon players on. He'll be the first, so, it'll be an exciting one for 400. To have Mike Johnson on, personality on the radio and all that stuff. So maybe he gives a shout out on the radio. Who knows? Hopefully we can get that going. That'd be pretty dope. But but shout out to everybody. We love doing this. Always, man. Always love doing this.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight, that left a like, that leaves a comment. Anybody watching this after the show, leave a comment, because guess what, man? I like chatting Falcon football all the time. So leave a comment. I will be sure to respond back to you on the channel. Also, Falcon fans, if you haven't already, man, head over to Bonfire. Check out the merch. We will be bringing merch in-house. It will be no on Bonfire pretty soon. Me and Philip and Cody is going to be doing a dry run. Us three will have a shirt. Cody, we're going to email or mail you a shirt. We'll have DFU shirts. If you guys like the way they look, we'll be selling them. But for now, you can get merch here on Bonfire. Check it out. Shout out to Bonfire, man. But as I said, we will be bringing this thing in-house, making them at the crib now. So we will make better deals, better prices for you guys. But shout out to Bonfire for giving us a chance to get our company or our podcast out to other people. Like Cody said, shout out to Mike Johnson, man, for taking the time to come on a podcast that only has 400 subscribers. We're not in the 1K mark yet, but a former Atlanta Falcon is looking at coming on the podcast to talk Falcon football with us guys, and for you, for the fans, man. So shout out to Cody Keeler for making that happen. Real quick, also shout out to Cody's stepdad, man. If you haven't already, head over to the Facebook page. The donation page is up. We're at 325 on the donation page. The goal is, I think I will put on there 1K, but whatever you guys donate is appreciated. If you do not donate, rather you just share, leave a nice comment, leave a prayer, whatever it may be. We greatly appreciate it here on the channel. Much love to everybody that has donated. The 8 donators, man, God bless each and every one of you that took the time out of your day. 8 people? Yeah, 8 people donated, man.
And that much already? Just 8
$325.
That is crazy, man.
Donations,
That's nice. That's nice.
Yep. So we are definitely appreciative of that. Make that goal happen, man. Reach 1K before the subscribers reach 1K, man. We're here for that. That's what this podcast is for, to spread love and spread friendship here on the podcast, man. Rise up, Falcon fans. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Shout out to you, Philip. Shout out to my guy, Cody. Shout out to all the diehard Falcon fans. This is Dirty Fanatics United, episode 69 in the books, man. Rise up. A-Town down, baby. We out of here.